Hey, friends. Have you ever seen a cow and a donkey together? These two animals are not so common to see together because they don't live in the same places. But every once in a while, you can find them hanging out together. On today's episode of My Animal Friends, we will learn about the relationship between cows and donkeys. Are they friends or are they enemies? Let's find out! The cow is one of the most common farm animals. They are mammals who live in groups led by a strong bull. Cows eat grass and other plants. They also need fresh water to drink. Cows can be many different colors, such as black, white, brown, yellow, orange, and gray. They have sharp horns on their heads, and they use them to protect themselves from predators. Cows give milk for their babies, and they can live up to 20 years. Donkeys are also mammals, but they are much smaller than cows. Donkeys live in dry and hot places. They have long ears that help them to hear predators coming from far away. Donkeys are usually gray, but they can also be brown, black, or white. Donkeys have a mane of hair that runs down their back. They have big, strong feet that help them kick predators. And they also have tails that help them to keep away flies and other insects. Donkeys can live up to 30 years. Cows and donkeys are very different, but they have some things in common. For example, they are both mammals. This means that they both have fur or hair on their body. They both give birth to live babies, and they both make milk for their young. Now let's talk about how these two animals get along with each other. Sometimes cows and donkeys can be friends. They can play together, and they can also help each other. When they are little, calves and foals can play together. They can run and jump and have fun together. As they get older, cows and donkeys can help each other. When cows are scared, donkeys can calm them down. When donkeys are scared, cows can protect them. Cows and donkeys can also help each other when they are stuck somewhere. When a cow is stuck in the mud, a donkey can help her get free. When a donkey is stuck in the mud, a cow can help him get free. Cows and donkeys can also help each other when they are sick. A cow or a donkey can stay with a sick animal and help them feel better. But sometimes cows and donkeys can be enemies. When cows are fighting, donkeys can join in and make the fight even worse. When donkeys are fighting, cows can join in and make the fight even worse. If a cow or a donkey has babies, the other animal might try to take their babies away. Cows and donkeys are also different sizes. A cow is much bigger than a donkey. So, a cow could hurt a donkey if they are not careful. A donkey could also hurt a cow if they are not careful. So are cows and donkeys friends or enemies? It all depends on the individual animals. Some cows and donkeys are friends, and some cows and donkeys are enemies. And just like some cats and dogs can be friends and some cats and dogs can be enemies, it all depends on the individual animals. Which animal do you like more? A cow or a donkey? Tell me in the comments below. If you liked this video, don't forget to click the like button. Also, share this video with your friends and family. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to never miss an episode of My Animal Friends. We'll see you next time with a new episode. Bye! Have you ever seen a cow and a donkey together? No. Then let me show you one. This is a cow and this is a donkey. Now they're in the same field and they seem to be friends. But wait, are they really friends? Well, don't jump into conclusions just yet. Let's find out! They say that the cow and the donkey are sworn enemies. In fact, if you put them together, they'll start fighting immediately. So why are they friends? Are they just playing? The answer is no. You see, these two animals were raised together since they were little. So of course, they became best friends. Donkeys and cows can live together peacefully, but only if they get along. And it doesn't happen often because cows are such a large animal and donkeys are so tiny in comparison. So how do they get along? Donkeys can be aggressive when they feel threatened. If they feel like the cow is invading their space, they'll start kicking up dust and make the cow move away. Cows are also pretty smart. They know that if they want to eat the grass near the donkey, they have to wait for him to move away first. If not, they'll get kicked in the face. But sometimes, being friends with a donkey has its advantages. You see, cows are really lazy animals, and they like to take it easy. Donkeys, on the other hand, are hardworking animals, and they're always looking for more grass to eat. So while the cow is resting, the donkey is working hard. And when he finds some juicy grass, he'll bring some for his friend, the cow. I think we should all have a friend like that. Someone who works hard so we can enjoy our well-deserved rest. But being friends with a donkey has its disadvantages, too. Do you know what happens when a cow and a donkey get along? Yep, you guessed it. They have babies. And when that happens, their friendship can end right away. Baby cows are called calves, and baby donkeys are called foals. And when a calf is born, the mother cow produces milk to feed her baby. But if a foal is born at the same time, the mother donkey doesn't produce any milk. So what does she do? She'll take the calf away from the mother cow and start nursing the calf as if it was her own baby. She won't even let the mother cow come close to her baby. And if the mother cow tries to get too close, the donkey will kick her and make her move away. And now you understand why cows and donkeys are considered sworn enemies. It's all because of the babies. But what if the roles were reversed? What if the cow gave birth first, and then the donkey took her baby away? That would be pretty sad. Luckily, nature doesn't work like that. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please give us a like and watch our other videos too. We have lots of interesting stories about all kinds of animals. Subscribe, and you won't miss a single one. See you next time. Have you ever seen a cow and a donkey together? Well, this is one, and that's another. And these two are best friends. Yes, you heard that right. A cow and a donkey can be best friends. Even though they are very different from each other, they get along very well. They play together, eat together, and sleep together. Their friendship is an example for all of us. But wait! Let me ask you a question. What do you think? Aren't cows and donkeys friends or enemies? Let's find out in today's story. It was a bright and sunny day on the farm. The cows were happily munching on their food when suddenly a loud, "Hey, get out of here!" echoed across the farmyard. The cows stopped eating and looked up to see who had said that. It was the donkey. He was trying to get the cows' attention. "Why did you call us?" asked one of the cows curiously. The donkey rolled his eyes and replied, "Can't you see I'm eating? Why don't you go somewhere else?" The cows were taken aback by his rude behavior. They couldn't believe that the donkey would treat them this way. One of the cows decided to stand up for herself. She said, "How dare you talk to us like that? We've always been nice to you, and this is how you treat us." The donkey scoffed and said, "I don't care what you've done in the past. All I know is that I'm hungry and I want to eat in peace." He turned back to his food, ignoring the hurt feelings of the cows. The cows were furious. They couldn't believe that the donkey was being so mean to them. They had always been friendly with him, and now he was treating them badly without any reason. One of the cows said, "Let's not tolerate this. We need to teach him a lesson he'll never forget." The other cows agreed, and they started planning how they could make the donkey understand that he couldn't treat them badly. Meanwhile, the donkey finished eating and went to take a nap. He lay down in his bed of hay and started to doze off. Suddenly, he heard some loud mooing outside. He went to the window and saw all the cows gathered outside, staring at him angrily. He quickly got scared. He knew that they were planning something, and he was too scared to ask what it was. Just then, one of the cows came up to him and said, "Donkey, we need to talk." The donkey tried to act brave, but he was actually very scared. He said, "What do you want?" The cow said, "Why did you treat us badly yesterday? We've always been kind to you, and you just yelled at us for no reason." The donkey knew that he couldn't hide the truth anymore. He lowered his head and said, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. I was just hungry and I wanted to eat in peace." The cows could see that the donkey was truly sorry, and they forgave him. They all went to the field to graze together, and the donkey made sure to stay away from the cows so that they could eat in peace. From that day on, the cows and the donkey became best friends. They played together, ate together, and slept together. They learned that even though they were different, they could still be best friends. And that's the end of our story. Now I'll ask you again. What do you think? Are cows and donkeys friends or enemies? Do you have a friend who is very different from you? Well, if you do, you should feel lucky, because having a friend who is different from you can teach you many valuable lessons. It can teach you to be more tolerant, to be more understanding, and to appreciate your differences. So next time you see a cow and a donkey playing together, remember that they are best friends. And if you have a friend who is different from you, remember that it's a blessing. That's all for today, little ones. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. Stay tuned for more amazing stories. Goodbye.